Chief Muhammad Iran to the forum at the front of the March Club. Iran to pass between Grand Valley monitors and Washington. Circumvent, there's no debate of state safety. Iran so Grand Chief Moderator for the Honorable Bill. They would not give honors to our Grand Chief Moderator for the Honorable Iran to all our national Christian. Their officers stations to our assistant Grand Chief for the Honorable. I give honor to our charter and our two flags. Give us the legal and divine right to vote and practice. Divine teachings of our holy practice of the love. Going to the American flag of our birth, to the Moorish flag of our peace. Give honor to all sisters, all divine religions, all the members of the Moorish, all national states, local officials. I give honor to our literature that top for the efforts in following humanity. I give honor to the man. We learn here in more something. Honor man. Honor man. What would you do for me? I give honor to those divine principles that are true to justice. To represent our flag of our peace. I give honor to all things pertaining to Islam. I give honor to each and every one of you. Come. Salvation of our unity, Moorish Science Temple of America, the divine constitution and by law. Grand Chief, the chairman of the Moorish Science Temple of America, is the power to make law and enforce laws to the assistant and the grand body of the Moorish Science Temple of America. The assistant Grand Chief, the assistant Grand Chief, and all affairs. It is according to law, human justice, and it is only for the members. More side. Two, all meetings are open and closed from according to the Circle 7, love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. Friday is our holy day of rest. But on a Friday, the first man performed his flesh, and on the Friday, the first man departed out of flesh and ascended to his Father God of love. So that calls Friday the holy day of God and all of the world. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, plain and practice by all members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. No member can put a danger or accuse thoughts, brother or sister, on any occasion at all that may harm his brother or sister. And four, all members must be holy in the divine. No member must obey the laws of justice, but by being the most American. You are a part and parcel of the government, you must live the right way. Act 5. This organization of the Moorish Science of America is not to cause any confusion or to overthrow the laws and constitution of the state government, but to obey you right. With us, all members must obey their nationality. We are teaching our their nationality and their divine peace. That they may know that they are a part and part of this their government, and know that they are not Negro, Turco, Black people, or Ethiopian. Because these names were given to slaves by slave holders. 1779, back until 1865 during the time of slavery. This is our time now. All we now must proclaim that national names to be recognized by the governing state and the nations of the earth. This is the reason why Allah, the great God of the universe, ordained noble through our leaders, prophets, even in ways. Most Americans are the descendants of the ancient Moabites, whom inhabited the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. 7. All members of the part and a part. All of them in that Moorish Science Temple of America. Members must pay their dues and keep in line with all necessities of the Moorish Science Temple of America then you try to remain of faith. Husbands must support your wife and children. Wife must obey your husband and take care of your children and look after the duties of your household. Sons and daughters must obey father and mother. Being taught all must learn to keep their heart and mind filled with love. Their body is important. This divine covenant from the Holy Prophet of the body, who is that by love. Noble Dwali, most American friend, Allah, the Father of the universe, Father love, human justice. Allah is my protect, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, who is holy prophet, who honors you. Now read our questionnaire and additional laws. Fourth Latin prophet of the God. Grand Street government approved by the prophet of the God. For acting upon by any members, if the finance, property, or any line of life, will cause the members to sacrifice finance, that will cause for the many any form or action that violates laws, that from a law, every restriction, etc., not the promise or all members are to attend their added meetings and their public meetings. If a member is found standing around on the meeting period, shall be fined on the first day. And on the second, you will be fined $1 for your emergency fund. Members working in his monthly dues must be paid. If he has money in the bank, he must subscribe for as much as he made in order to uplift the fund for the finance of the nation. Also in divine, he is able to finance aiding and saving the nation. And if he does not, he is an enemy to all the public and his own people, and justice must act. That is he or she according to human justice. I have the power and invest in my hands, and I will have to enforce the law for the save the nation. And for all members while making a public. Let's not use any assertion against the American flag. Or speak blasphemy for any number of any organized group, because we are free. Act by. All members must promptly attend their meetings and send their children to Sunday school. The teacher must confirm himself to the questionnaire. And let every member exercise the 5 sentences so they can do so. Because out of the Sunday school comes the act of the nation. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. So we are teaching now their nationality and their divine speech. And they may know that they are part and parcel of the state government. And know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, black people, or Ethiopians. Because these men killed the slave by slave vote in 1779. And lasted until 1865 during the time of slavery. But this is a new era time now. And all men now must proclaim their true nationality to be recognized by the government of the state live and the nation of the earth. This is the reason why Allah, may God reveal, ordained number to our reading prophet to redeem his people from their sinful ways. More survivors are the descendants of the ancient Moabites who inhabited the northwestern and southwestern coast of Africa. All members of the people, a part and a part. All other than that is more science. Members must be included. Then your entitled to remain safe. Husband, you must support your wife and children. Wife, you must obey your husband and take care of children and look after the duties of your house. Sons and daughters must obey father and mother and be in justice and become part of the uplifting of all humanity. All must learn their heart and mind, filled with love, and their bodies teem with water. This divine covenant from your holy prophet of the God, who's that for the Father. Great all 7 acts about lines, dialogue, and 7 acts about There is but one Allah, Almighty, eternal, incomparable. Not about it. So the light of the world, all light is one who's most wise hundreds. Praise God, most praise God. Family and friends who join together with this service, come together, praise God. Known by many names and many languages. He is because the story of the group was told. While we may have some other guests outside or those who need to come in, let's have a look at something. The prophets calling, yeah. The prophets calling, yeah. Prophets calling, yeah. Yeah. The truth done come, yeah. The truth done come, yeah. Done come, yeah. Right now, turn the lights down low. Yeah. Turn down low. Yeah. Lights down low. Yeah. From this calling. Yeah. This calling. Yeah. From this calling. Yeah. Islam. Islam. Please get down. That praise is going for first speaker tonight. When it does, the faith of the higher. The chariots rolled on the mountain top. Finally spoke and the chariot stopped. Build up the mountain. Is the great. The tale of the Jubilee. True body has come to set his people free. Throughout the island, is the great.
Don't want no power in our hand to rock it out, build up the mind. Big on and on, balance, holler men to rock it out, build up. Oh, it's a great. To take my breastplate, sword and shield, rock it out, build up. And march out boldly on the field, rock it out, build up the mass. It's the great. Well, the prophet is exactly just what he said. He healed the sick and he raised the dead. It's great. Great. Come on. Awesome.
I love you. No. There you go. Because you don't know the plan. All I got for you, you don't know what we doing. But I don't know what we doing this time. Father said, no, that's it. Not Father God. You got to know what you do.
Go.
That's why. He said, I gotta go do something. He said, Allah created me that way. He said, Allah, I got to have a book. It's not without I don't know. If I thought that exercise on my spirit, maybe I got to stay strong. It's not Allah created me that way. You know what I mean? He gave me one path. Why can't I stay strong? And that's the thing I love. You know, I talked to my sister, she hit me one day. She said, you know what, though? She said, man, man. See, we got to understand that. See, we take ourselves down. It's a perfected man has long way. Well, you know, I'm born this way, I'm born this way. Why? You work. I'm that. Of course, I can say that. Of course, I say perfected man must go through all this life. No matter. It's very important. But because we got to work with. It's not the conversation we got to serve. It's not if you don't have love and don't man love every time. You got to serve the kids. You got to serve those who are no kids. You got to serve the day. You got to serve those.
Yes, you do.
Come on, man. So when we go up through these things, understand that's like can't cut. I said, grab that more weed. You're not most of them.
See, you're only as strong as you next day. It's not we go through strange events. So you guys, don't say, I'm coming back to the temple world. Well, then you see that. It's not. The closest thing. But I asked you for certain Islam. Came in with Islam. I know that, brother. Islam. See, the rest of my heart. But I was but all those took me in. Islam. Sorry for Robert. See too. What's he praying about? He understand. We heard it. He understand. See what I'm saying? But what I want to know, and you being a demonstration. It's like, I'm gonna teach you what I'm gonna take you with. I'm gonna put you in like you got to maintain. Y'all put you there, but you got to maintain. It's not because I'm saying it's the sons of men, but and I'm saying it's not equal that have raised you as the son of God. I'm gonna say they raised you. You demonstrated, and we went by what we see. It's what we went by what we see. He did what he did. That's not what we manifested on. That means but if we put in there, now we put in there, but that's two causes thing. Now we wearing them, because if we did. It's like I'm putting that forward. We put him out there. It's not. Recognize all the picture there. It's not. And we got a strong unit. You see what he comes through so much. Here. I put you up there. You put yourself up there. You want no one until I see it. Put everybody in the you want down from there. That's all. You want to be like down. I love it. You want to do what? You doing the good part. Hey, it's not. You doing the I feel like I can ban it in each other. There you go. It's my duty to be friendly to you. It's my kids. I'm telling you, I'm about you anyway. I'm telling you, go through. My brother come back there. Jump on I don't care. I'm gonna say they jump on Jesus. And still love him. He's still love him. And he told them about his journey and the needs he said he only spoke about the kindness. He didn't speak about you can go back and about that. He just told about the kindness. Don't you know? You got to be about that's what it is. And I need to each and every last one of you. Take a stand. You know, I know it takes to do the work. It's hard to keep these doors open. Back. They fight against you when they try to bring you down. So we try to before you try to not bring you down. I'm gonna raise it up. That's what I'm gonna do. Long time. Because if you ain't selling the profit, that's why we say, you just ain't selling the profit, that's why we say, so yeah. You sell the profit, we didn't agree. You sell the profit. I'm there to deal with you. Very wrong. It's not going to be staying.
We don't want to fall more.
And say that we got to work with each other. That's not admonishing each other. If they were doing under a friendly. Don't let another lane through the tent. I don't like that. It's why. But he said he didn't give me the thing. He said my mother's son. He said he didn't think he could do that. He said if I go down, he said if I ain't careful, I'm going to take it back. As long as I say he can give me the thing, I can say myself. Myself. Start being experimental mindset. It's not more. I believe in the Holy Ghost. But we take here saying you might call on me. Yeah, I said it. I'm not on them. That brother there, that's his brother here, my sister there, she didn't try to take off. I told her, I said, but I was trying to get praise the Lord. You talk like that, boys gonna say they think you weak when you talk like that. The body told you shit is all right. I say challenge her, it's that right. It's not. It might be like that. That's how we treat. I don't treat it no other way. It's fine. Even when she get tired of it, I can't get tired of it. Just go ahead and say that. And pull it up. Pull it up. I don't up there. Yes. Grateful for that.
That's right, bro.
I'm 34 years there. It's only 5 years. So sometimes I say, you can't tell me you can't say life is
I want to read chapter 1, because I started on page 4. Chapter 1, the creation of all man. Each man must pass through all ways of life. And so Carmen was full manifest, a nature that sprang forth from flesh things, without a foe, so that never knows his strength, and thought must be developed by the exercise. And so this carnal nature soon became a foe that man must fight, that he might be the strength of Allah made manifest. Stay strong, Apostle. No stranger, no stranger, no stranger. I'm going to work. I'm gonna go home to my told y'all while we got young this. You gotta let this start take it. All young brothers saying, they don't think. Right now,
On this day, giving praise to Allah, the great God of the universe, almighty, eternal, and incomparable. To the one who is supreme, most wise, and beneficent. Him alone, on worship, adoration, thanksgiving, praise. I give honor to the chair because I know he already said that, but a lot of times, so we gotta give honor. Prophet over to Allah, founder of the Moorish Temple of America, who said I was the fifth and the last prophet in 5 times more back. I give honor to the past and advisors and moderators, Brother C. Kirkland Bay, Brother F. Bay, Brother J. Blakely Bay. I give honor to the former Grand Chief of the Moorish Temple of America, Brother R. Love Beer. I give honor to the present Grand Chief of the Moorish Temple, Brother R. Jones Bay. Tennessee, Brother Ed Hopkins Bay. I give honors to the Grand Governor of the state of Illinois, my father, Brother P. Bell Bay. I give honors to my mother, I give honors to my parents for allowing me to be purchased to the great school. I give honors to my grand chiefs, to the D. Bay, to my surrogate grandfather, Brother C. Bay. He say, a good teacher can fill your cup, but a great teacher makes you thirsty. So I give honor to my way, making you thirsty for the truth. I give honor to 2 flags, I give honor to all national, state, and local praise. I give honor to the 2 flags and bond. I give honor to the charter which hangs on the West Wall, which allows us to propagate the faith. Because on these North American shores, everything the prophet brought for the humanity. I give honor to all saying, "Oh, it could have been anywhere in the world tonight." You might eat. Yes, praise God. What's up? I want to call your attention to chapter 30. Both instructions from the prophet. Sincerity. See, what we gotta understand, this is the Moorish Science Temple of America. The Moorish Science Temple of America. It's not the Moorish football league. It's not Moorish basketball. I remember the morning he stood up and I'm looking at you. He said, "Don't treat your religion like sport and play." It's not a game. 4 quarters and after it's done, we just pack it up. Right? It's not just 1 week. No, this is our life. This is our life. What did the prophet say? He said, "I didn't come to play. Don't play with me." Verse 1. "O thou who art never with the beauty of truth, and hast fixed thy heart in the simplicity of her charms. Hold fast thy fidelity unto her, and forsake her not. The constancy of thy virtue shall crown thee. Tongue of sincere is rooted in heart. Hypocrisy and deceit have no place in his words. He budgeted falsehood and expounded, but in speaking the truth, he had a steady heart. He supported as a man the dignity of his character. To the arts of hypocrisy, he's born into stupid. He had heard enough for truth, but to lie, he's afraid. Sometimes in this life, we know man is true, sometimes we get it mixed up. We have heard enough to lie.
That's right.
To tell the truth, we are afraid.
Exactly.
But we got it mixed up. You see, that it reminds me of when you was young, you started feeling yourself. And your mom, she still wants to give you some sugar on for you. Mom and Jim, she wasn't embarrassed because she was sincere in her love to you. So she still mom. And funny enough, circles maybe didn't want to be as though you realize that unapologetic, unconditional love that a mother can have for kids. So we gotta cherish you right in the home. I can't love you if I'm not being sincere. How can I do that? He is far above the meanings of the situation. The words of his mouth. Yet with prudence and caution, but speaking with discretion. It's beautiful. Say he studied what is right. So, probably say, if I can get you to thinking, probably say, check me out. So don't just think, listen, no. Check me out. You can see the truth for yourself. You can see the sincerity for yourself. He came and saved us. He didn't have to. Just as much as he went through, he could have threw his hands up in the air and said, forget it, but he did it. I'm so grateful. He divided with friendship. He reproved freedom. Whatsoever he promised surely, I'm sure many other Moors can attest to. When you read the promise, but you got to dictionary. Reprove it. To scold or correct.
Yeah.
Gently or kind intent.
Yeah.
But the heart of the hypocrite is in his breast, thinking the words of the simpletons, while the fears of his life comes. He laughing in sorrow, he weeping in joy in the words of his mouth. He worketh in the dark as a mole, advanced with his escape. But he blundered into the light, betrayed and exposed. He passes his days in perpetual constraint. His tongue and heart are forever at bitterness. See, he reproved with freedom. There's no restrictions. Brother, my sister, they should be able to tell me if I'm fearing off the course. I hope that's right. My birthday, let me know. So because it's just so gently with kind intent. Right? Intent. That's thought. Thought is the cause of it all. I gotta have the right thoughts when I'm trying to correct somebody trying to correct me. It shouldn't be any constraint. I shouldn't feel restricted. I'm sure everybody know how to walk on the eggshells. That's no problem. He labored with the character of a righteous man, and he hugged himself in the cross of his study. Oh, fool, woo! The pains which thou takest to hide what thou art are more than perfectly what thou wilt. The children of wisdom shall mock at thy face, when in the midst of security, thy disguise is stripped off. You just gotta be real. What I'm saying, reflection is the business of man. So first you gotta look in that mirror and be real with yourself. You gotta see a reflection. You can't see a mirage. I'm skinny. I don't get and I have to bring it back to practical try because practical is real. That's right. This movement is real. Everywhere. We have to really get behind it. Time for step up 40 minutes. Yeah, for the song. Come on, brother. Love this song. Still away from me. Still away from me. Still away. Still away from me. Ain't got home to stay. Lord, he called me.
Yes, he does.
He called me by the trumpet sound. My soul.
Sing it, brother.
Got home to stay. Still away home. Still away home. Still away. Still away home. I got home to stay. Green trees are bending. Oh, I can stand the trembling, the trumpet sounds. My soul got on to stay here, still away home, still away home, still away home. I got on to stay. Let's keep it on high. So on the battlefield, on the battlefield, on the battlefield, on the battlefield. On the battlefield, on the battlefield. So we're done on the battlefield. Islam. Islam. But our sister, going to be Sister Ian Johnson. Beautiful city of love, and we want to live in marching, oh, city of love, marching, we're marching, we're marching to make the beautiful oh, city of love. Oh, beautiful, you will be great. That beautiful city of love, okay, to make the love city. And beautiful city of love, and they're marching, marching, marching to make the beautiful and beautiful city of love. Marching, we're marching, we're marching to make the beautiful and beautiful. I'll do all the things that my hand. We're marching, it's a beautiful city. Oh, beautiful city. It's so marching, we're marching, we're marching. Oh, that beautiful city of love. Marching, marching. Oh, marching, we're marching into Mecca. That beautiful city of love. Marching, we're marching into Mecca. It's love. Praise God.
Praise the Father God. Praise God. Freedom of trust. From our Father, alone. Children. I can't pray that. And how do we show our praise? He's with the mother love. He is of course, but we. And
Your salvation. What was a Jesus, I have to. But he came anyway, and he is. So when I think, what we all show our gratitude, we must obey. Jesus.
Hip neck. Right? Right? Yeah.
He said it's time to uplift all of you. I see all of my brothers and sisters. You are particularly blessed. And more to work for your salvation. You want to be great for salvation, but to serve Allah, we must from here.
That's right. But it's not yours.
Keep a smile.
Fear.
Like you.
Now it's yours.
With joy. So again, Allah. Feel more. She used to be called seamstress in the problem. My grandmother's son, Jim is back to the Moorish Temple of America. It's totally. I don't know what I'm doing. Two brothers. The moderator, Sultan here. And the question is, there's nothing. He told us that what to do. And you can work. He told us that. He said, Lord, y'all, but
A man who stood by this organization and who said, please remind us is no through all these, we're following prophet no through all these. More than equal in the sight of our Father. The boss is 22 minutes. So with every breath we take, we have an opportunity to try
We
to
do.
It's easy. Should have done this, should have. The word that we have to keep in mind is she and she. But we have a duty as a member to support all aspects. For our leaders by being sincere. Gonna get me, try to hurt somebody's feelings, you disagree with them. You can show and tell the truth in a loving manner. Out of pure in heart, but they will love and not demand love in return. And we have to have that experience and have that. But more and the process of God shall hear, and we want to be reliable. We're going to do something more than we want to do. Again, bring the sheet on her and all of it. For we are all each other's hands. The Father got our law, we do all. So he said, no man lives unto himself. We are all connected, whether we want to or not.
That's right.
We are all connected. Teaching. Now that we have one another, and let's encourage each other, uplift one another, inspire each other to do what is right. What you want me to do. It would be hard. You know, I had no idea. The last, well, the day that I would be the financial secretary, I was going to be set out. You thought you were done, didn't you? Just 1 minute, you know, all of that. All of this.
Yes.
The world is waiting on us.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some civilization. And well, you say, keep my doors open. We see government society all over the world.
You gotta get out there.
And the book, you are also just on honor to my great chief, Brother E. Johnson, that more a wonderful great chief. He brought my son and I up here, drove all the way, came in, got in the kitchen, started cleaning and cooking. And it took over an hour to get through the house last night.
I saw.
It did.
And the
Yes.
But I don't want to take the loss of my sister. I know anymore. And I can't argue. And, the 25, and she told us. It's a piece of binding agreement. And with that binding agreement, the first he earned provided for God's care and the rest of one another.
Allah.
Yeah. You have the to our Father God, Allah, and ways of life. But I'm going to remind you of something that the little small thing that boys used to say, with eighth grade still, but you don't have to get stuck here. I remember this, I'll never forget it. She was with us, and she told me, she said, she could scream in my face and said, she said, just remember, a lot. So now we know that we have this therefore united with our Father, I we did not.
That's right.
And Jesus came. He said,
That's what a child does. That's right.
if I
Or not.
you have no choice. There are no small term, things that short term. But it encompasses more. All about how he said, thou shalt come out and honor me. Any land or nation. We. Propose God and also make our decisions, but they are upon human.
He didn't have to bless me with my children, but he didn't have to bless me with my parents, but he did.
It's not. My other brother, but James still the baby.
So time. All right, praise Father. Father, universe. Father, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. It's bring down, friend, that to Him alone belongs to adoration, thanksgiving, praise, and grateful to Allah. The life I enjoy, understanding that, and the blessing it is the more scientific of America. All of us have a story to tell.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Mine may be different from yours. But we found ourselves, we took it amongst our brothers and right here. We found our way home. So that's what and I'm grateful to Allah for waking you up. It is recorded that He was saying He wasn't going to wake everybody up at the same time. So glad He woke me up this time, right now, this moment. That I may be with you in this life, right? Sharing these experiences and growing under the divine protection of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I'm grateful to Allah. I give honor to Prophet Noble to our leader, last prophet in these days, who did come and gave us an example of what obedience looks like. See, all of us, the old boys would tell me when I first came to the temple, they say that every one of us came into this life round with something to overcome, a mission, a specific task that you were going to do. And when we pass through the veil, oftentimes we forget, but we are considered particularly blessed when we find what our calling in life is. Some of us are married to a teacher, so she spent 35 years teaching in the public school system, so that was her passion. She found her gift to give back to humanity. And whatever your position in life is, whatever it is, Prophet Noble gave me an example of what obedience to His precepts look like. And I'm grateful to Prophet Noble for bringing and establishing the Moorish Scientific America because I'm benefiting from it. My children are benefiting from it. They grew up in the Moorish Scientific America. They've never been a Negro day in me and my oldest son, we had this thing, you are feel the faith first of your name. Right? Feel the faith first of your name. Never forget the dignity that you carry. So we all of us have been tremendously blessed by our association. We are awakening. Can I call me a Negro, company, etc. Because I know who I am now. I can not only just call the prophet told us so, but then I go back and I do research for myself. You have to come in with a dictionary. So I have to back in.
Okay. All right. I know.
But what we did have was dedication, though. Because it was being taught by the ear. Now, and I'm grateful for those boys who have spent their time and their energy sharing with me the deep truths of Moorish science. That I am the sum total today of what you see sitting on the shoulders of great minds, men and women alike, who dedicate their time to me, that I may be a better person today. That I may be a better father, a better husband, a better community, a person activist in my community. Why? Because these brothers spent some time and sisters spent some time with me. Each one of you have somebody in your life like that. I know who the person when I first came into the Moorish Scientific was who introduced me to the teacher. Brother Jerome Porter, brother, long gone by now. This is back in the 80s. I know some of y'all wasn't going back then. I remember him, I give him a specific honor because he took his time out. I consider his first year, he would ask me a question about, what about this? He never answered the question for me, but he gave me a question. And we would go study and read books for and I would create a library
because I was spending time with his brother. Why? Because he cared about who I was. So my passion, I found my mission in life. Part of my passion is anybody been around me 5 minutes know it's grand fast my day. So I share that with you so you know that you're not meant here to be, get up, go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep, and do it again. That's not what I'm saying. I'm gonna be around, I'm off my track. I'm gonna be around the honors that given by the chairman. I'm gonna give honors to the past, present, and advisor and moderators of the Moorish of America, give honors to the former Grand Chief, Brother All General Bay. Many of you may not know, Brother All of you, many of you may not know that Brother All of you was actually a Grand Chief moderator. So pretty good about the moderator thing, right? Yeah. We give honor as a former Grand Chief, that's Grand Advisor. Praise God. I give honors to Brother All General Bay, Grand Chief moderator of the Moorish of America. This is the real grand body right here. Right? This is the real grand body right here. Right? There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. You're in the right place at the right time. This is what you're supposed to be. I want to continue to give honors. I want to give honors to the flags of mine, the charter of the honors that the chairman gave. I want to get to just a little bit of what I put on my book. If you have your Quran, please open up and read with me. Now, have a Quran, you know it reads off somebody else. Praise God. If I was at home, I would say that month would give you a lump. But we got that along tonight. Right? In terms of chapter 1, page 4, last paragraph. Right? It is said that every round go higher and higher. So at this point, we're gonna go take it a little higher because we're gonna talk about what did the copy say? Right? We're gonna take a reading out of the Holy Quran. Most of us have forgotten, no matter what is going on in our lives, we have forgotten that we are seeds of the creator of the universe. That's right. So out of all the things that Prophet Charlie gave us, he gave us that bit of understanding. So whenever you are going through hard times, you can't pay a light bill, some bill collector calling you, lost a job, whatever it is, it can be overcome because it's not beyond the power of Allah. Right? None of it's beyond the power of Allah, but Allah is giving you his attributes, which is in his Holy Quran. You have the attributes of the creator. You have the ability. That's right. To do it yourself. This ain't Christianity, but we ask God to take it off our shoulders. We never ask God for that. As a matter of fact, our prayer does not ask God for something. It's stating who God is. Our prayer does not ask God to say, Jesus, fix it for me. Prophet Charlie, fix it for me. That ain't how we work. It says in here, if you have your Quran, read down to the bottom. It says, but first of all, in the middle. That's where I'm being guided to take. Man is a thought of Allah. All thoughts of Allah are infinite. And so is man. That's who you are. You're not that person who temporarily out of cash, not broke. That person who's temporarily out of cash, that's not you. That's your condition as it appears. But what I want to illuminate for you today, that's just a reflex, it's just appearing. When you have learned to master more science, you learn to change the conditions and they disappear. All you gotta do is stick around long enough and it'll be taught to you. All you gotta do is stick around long enough and it'll be taught to you. It says, but man, like every other thought of Allah, what a seed. A seed to help people within themselves the purpose of Allah, just as the seed of the plant of earth goes deep within itself the attributes of every part that is special. That's what you are. You are seed of the creator. You have its attributes. So when we are wrestling with whatever That's right. That's right. See, sometimes our visitors come to our meetings and they hear so much honor the prophet of the dry lady. They walk out the room thinking that we praise the prophet of the dry lady. I'll tell you like it is. All right. We don't praise prophet of the dry lady, we give prophet of the dry lady honor, but we spend more time talk about prophets to our lead. And now let's not talk about who Allah is. Allah is the one that's the cause of it all. Allah is the one we need to spend our time on. It is to Allah we ask for guidance. When we are struggling with whatever it is. Right? Because we are struggling because we have misunderstood and misapplied the teachings. Now, it's disturb our understanding. When we understand who we are slaves of the Creator. Think about what the Prophet Charlie had to teach back in the teens and the 20s. To those, some of them couldn't read and write. But when he was trying to teach you that knowing your nationality must get so you already know that part. But it's the divine creed that you gotta get. This divine creed said that you are a seed of the Creator. You have an attribute. And whatever it is that's disturbing your peace, you have the ability to say, to disturb your peace. Whatever's occurring in the reflex is just appearing. And I say, things are starting winds. Be still. This high shall I raise down fury and what? No. Too high. That's what I'm trying to, that's what I'm laboring to get across to you today. I want you to know that no matter what is occurring in your life, ask Allah for guidance. That's right. Walk out your door and whatever it is that be troubling your mind, ask Allah for guidance. There's 3 steps. Ask Allah for guidance. Have faith. There's a 3-step matter. We keep forgetting. Most of us living on belief. Get about faith. Right? You gotta have faith that Allah will do. Has He not taken you out of brought you through darkness and the dark places of life, and now you can't. It's all Allah. He can have His ability to guide you out of darkness. We can know. So have whatever you ask, exactly. Oftentimes we misunderstand who Allah is. We understand Allah not know. There's a difference. We understand Allah through His laws, which are consistent. We believe in gravity, but gravity don't keep you on the ground nonetheless. Right? You might call gravity by another name, but gravity will keep you on the ground nonetheless. It's not determined about you feeling good today and sad tomorrow. Not how much money is in your pocket, whatever's going on in your life, it's consistent. It's so secure. Be consistent. So when you ask for our guidance, know that it's coming. That's right. It's an attitude of expectation. You know this praying last time. It's an attitude as expectation. So when you ask Allah for guidance, step number 2, expect a deliverance to be on the way. Right? You don't ask Allah. That when you ask Allah, just ask Him once He heard you the first time. That's right. That's when you got to keep it now. I've been praying. That's right. Just ask Allah for guidance one time. And know without a doubt, a certainty that Allah will deliver. That's right. And then you're going to expect it. So you move your mindset from asking Allah for deliverance or guidance on how to resolve an issue to expecting it to deliver some preparation. So sometimes we get impatient because it didn't come to yesterday. What you want to prepare for yesterday? To receive that which you have put out into the universe. And then when deliverance comes, have the will. It says the will of man makes it possible the action of the Holy Ghost. Have the will to bring it to a manifest state what you have been given. You right. Come on now. Ask Allah for guidance. Adopt an attitude of expectation. And have a will to bring it into a manifest. To follow the guidance that you can give. Please.
God is alone. While the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my the Son of Allah discloses. Say it, Bo. And he walks with me and talks with me and tells me. Yeah, bro. Come on. It's on.
So on this last number, scroll four, the assistant chairman of the 93rd annual convention for the government. And then
Still waiting for I shall wear a gold guard crown. Beyond waiting on sorry, close, lest I go astray. Wow. The prophets I shall of gold.
it's all more strength. Praise the great God, Allah, author, the creator, governor of the world, almighty. Such great God. He loves us so much that he sent us from.
That's right.
You know? When I think about the prophet, I think about why we're here today. We're on a mission.
Yes.
You know, if you think back to 1928, it was on a mission from the prophet. You know, in Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
That's right.
In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes.
You know, the prophet that went around that organized in 1925.
Yes, he did.
You know, we had the thought way before that. I can't even imagine how far back when he started, back before 1913. At some point, he had to, like, I'm going to have to do this.
Okay.
You know, Allah's guiding me. He settled in 181 Warren Street in Newark, New Jersey. He had an office there. There was some people in a barber shop. Started teaching them out of a Black Bible. Because to reach people, you got to reach them where they are.
That's right.
I could be over here, but if you over there, you're not going to make a connection.
That's right.
You got to reach a kindergartner where they are.
That's right.
You got to reach a third grader where they are.
Exactly.
And yet they say you might not be as smart as a fifth grader. You know what I'm saying? You think when you watch that show, you like think about how much you forgot that you used to know. But you know, going back to the prophet, it was on a mission.
Yes.
And they came to the annual national convention, the first one.
The first one.
In the 10th month.
Yes.
On the
October.
15th day.
That's right.
Was 7. Science, no. We can't just say it just happened to be on a certain day. There's a science behind it.
Yes, it is.
Even sometimes when you don't even know what Jesus didn't know, or the prophet didn't know, Allah knew exactly what he was doing. So when we think about the mission, they came to report on the mission. What does it say in the back of the questionnaire? That the Moorish Science Temple of America, deriving its power and authority from the great Quran of Muhammad to propagate the faith and extend the learning and the truth of the great prophet of Allah in America.
That's right.
To appoint, consecrate, and look at the legal document, anoint.
Woo!
Appoint, anoint, consecrate missionaries. Missionaries of the prophet. Establish the faith of Muhammad in America.
Woo!
You heard the missionaries tonight. But the bill, they stand up. In Illinois.
Yes.
Mr. Johnson Bay. And Johnson Bay. Please stand up. In Indiana. Well, Spencer Bay. In the Grand Sea, Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you, Morris. We're still on that same mission, Morris. It's the latest edition of the Morris Guy newspaper. And the key of civilization was in the hands of Jesus. And that's for the forward. And you go check into that chapter, you'll see it comes apart where it talks about the Moorish Americans and Mexicans in North America. That's us, boys.
That's us.
This is our jurisdiction. This is how we're going to hold it down for Allah. You see, because we are on a mission of love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, universal for all lands and all nations. And see, if we're going to rule the world again, we got to start here. You see, I don't know how you love Allah and you disrespect your own mother and your own father.
Speak the truth.
So now the truth probably is many things. I know him as the one who's worthy to open up the book of the 7 seals.
Yes.
And only the Lamb is worthy. The Logos, the Messiah, the master of all prophets, the master of all prophets, and all the masters. We know about that. We know that he came in 1886, but we know he was the first man.
Yeah.
The first man, we talk about English, we talk about the angels who had to bow down to the prophet.
Yes, they did.
We want to go back to talk about he was there in trying we fought Elohim.
Yes.
The prophet was standing there. When you think about what the grand sheets are talking about, if you know what you're talking about, you know who you are, you connect it over Elohim.
Thank you.
In the name of the prophet, who the prophet never understand what you're doing. But back to the mission. Mission.
That's right. That's right.
One of the things I'm thinking about is the prophet. Got a big thing. See that step where not really useful. In fact, the only thing we know about the master is very negative type of talk.
Right.
But think about it. What about the sayings in the Quran? He leaves his footprints clearly cut to know that he's the master went that way.
Yes, he did. Clearly cut.
Now, if you ever was in a situation when you was growing up, you ran into some martial arts situation, and they took you there and they said, this is the master sequel. And you gotta go like his to him. You don't understand. See, if you was from India or China or another part of the world, You grew up understanding the master. So if you don't understand that concept, how can we understand the higher concepts? See, I love Sunday school too. I got the kindergarten and more science. I specialize in all you more than know that high stuff. Praise Allah for that. See, I the foundation. If that kindergarten and that first grade and third grade ain't got it, you start push him through. He's never gonna get it. There's a difference between reading and reading comprehension.
Boom. There you go.
So we all read what the prophet said. We recite what the prophet said, but do you know what he meant? Do you understand? This is where we all come together. Because when I used to think about unity, we stand in unity, united we stand. It's such a beautiful thing. But what's going on? How come we not united? So I started thinking, what was the prophet say? Everybody spits back? What the prophet say? You know, the prophet said it, and I'm with you. Right? But the prophet said about that Allah is giving everyone. Right? Isn't that a beautiful father? Right? You ever been in the kindergarten class? You went to Kate's little birthday girl, and there's like 20-something people in the class, and you got this one cake about this size. When I first seen it, I was like, oh, we in trouble. Mama was like, no, we not. Little tiny piece. And everyone had something. Every single one of you got something. And that's a gift from the great God out. And what a great puzzle we would have. But you're peaceless. Because all we're going to be looking at that puzzle, because keep on looking at the missing piece. It's a beautiful puzzle, but where's the missing piece? To be a perfect puzzle.
Gotta have all people.
There you go. See, this is where understanding stuff. That it's each and every one of us together on this mission. And if we can't solve the mission, then an organization called the Moorish Science Temple of America. How do I stand before America and tell them without a flag of my decent fathers, there's no national divine title to the government in which we live, and go to the Pan American Conference to represent the Moorish Americans if we're not united? And when they go call up the Grand Chief about an issue and say they want them to come on TV, but they invite 5 different Grand Chiefs up, he can't accept that. You think if they have to speak to the President of the United States, 5 people show up saying, I'm the president?
Oh, no.
No. There's only one sultan today in North America. That's the R. Jones Bay, and moderator of the Moorish Science Temple of America, over a nation within a republic, Aboriginal indigenous people who claim all the rights under the UN and any other law that the international society might give us. We're not going to forget the mission, because that's the mission. But we got to do it in Islam. See, we're going to stand for the UN with love. We're going to stand before the United States government and understand that yes, it did say compounded interest. So that means you got to get your calculator. I'm glad you finally got to the topic. Our prophet said, you pay back whatever ancestors enjoy slavery, and it be compounded interest. Your records say 15 something. We can go back further than that, but let's go back to Virginia, somewhere around that. I don't know if we have to do a lot of that. Right, but this is what the prophet's mission is. And he was not apologetic. He had Europeans that understood what his mission was. And they asked the prophet, are we going to be saved? He said, why is going to be to the Lord? So we about uplifting fallen humanity.
Wow.
The kids Monitor everything the chairman gave out for the Jones Day. You know, I love both of you.
Right, Father.
You know we love each other. My brother passed away on June 1st.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm moving. People say this is bad. So you got the loved ones, so
Yeah.
but that's what this life is all about. So a lot of people don't know this. You know, the mission is to uplift one. When I was 24 years old. I was young. I'm one of the young elder ones. I'm older than Jones Bay, just here. And little brother. Brothers fight. My brothers would knock each other out for holes in the wall. My mother and father would be literally holes in the wall. I wasn't even trying. Come home, you might say something different. The children were literally fighting. Then they would go out and they my brother called me. Trump, I love them. This is what family is. With them. Yes. You know, and when it comes to family, you know, this instruction about the gifts of the understanding, the treasures of our, you know, everyone the portion of a measure seed of good to talents. Holy on here. Holy enough. Came on board the Moorish staff because he wanted to help out. 12 years old. And now he's 13.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Praise Allah. The Father said he's working up for all of you to build a better world. I don't even know what qualification of your sister and your brother, you got this age. He's working up for all to do. You know, my daughter Sylvia, bless her heart, she sent me a picture of my granddaughter opening up the Moorish guide. It's like the back of it like this. Yeah, she's like holding it like this. And I was just thinking about the Moorish was talking about the J. Belden. One of the temple and having these instructions. You know, that's such a blessing. You know, when we get the youth, the young brothers and sisters together, you get the whole family working on the same project.
Praise God.
You know, that might be a struggle, right? But think about it. You ever heard about those great caravans? They would travel with 10,000 people. You know, and like bring gold to the king, you know, like they're moving, right? Now think about it, right? So you gotta move 1,000 miles. How fast can the caravan go? Now some of you young ones, right? Other teenagers in here, you know, young in your 20s, you could probably get on the camel, get on the horse. You should just take off, take the road. I'm driving as fast as you can. So I can get there 1,000 miles in a couple days. What about grandma? What about you bring a cow and bring some other things? I stop. There's some other things you bring. Like maybe you can only go as fast as the slowest thing in a caravan.
That's right.
You can send some scouts out and come back. But the caravan can only go as fast as the slowest person.
Right.
We're only as strong as the weakest link.
That's right.
That's it. Change can be really good. But the one person that's so strong. So that's where we come in, the missionaries of the prophet. Just like in the days of Jesus. We stir you up with love and holy zeal.
That's right.
Make you conscious of your mission to the sons of men.
That's right.
You see, to take these teachings, the prophet told them twice in your life. Many times you hear the way she talk about practice.
Right.
If you think about a certain young man in Philadelphia. Practice? Practice? Talk about practice? Yeah. Anyone you ever see that excel at something they do, whether they get it from home or in shot a video or in the Moorish science of America.
Practice. It's true.
Many years ago, some of you know, I became an apprentice plumber, local one in New York City. 37-year-old Asiatic apprentice in the European kind of field. Knowing what I know, the first year apprentice, don't get my boss up. We'll dig that hole. First year apprentice, I don't know, you the one that goes, that's what we want, the muscle and that's all. So I got to the end of the apprenticeship, about a year or so later, and I was telling this plumber. So I'm gonna be a plumber in another year. No, you're not. Yes, I am. It's a 5-year program. You know, I didn't finish the 5th year, I'll be a plumber. He said, yeah, you graduate, you say you're a plumber, but you gotta go around the block a couple times. It's about 15 years before you become a plumber. And at first, I wasn't convinced at that. But I didn't care because I got the plumber's money, the same thing. 15 years, I got the same rate as a new plumber. You know, about 13, 14 years went by. And one day I was walking into a high rise in New York City. And as I walked, I was looking at the plumbing system. I was like, oh, I know how to do that. I know what that is. And it dawned on me what that man had said to me many years before. That I was saying I was something that I really wasn't yet. I mean, I had a title, right? So when you think about it, what a method is, get back to the front. It's the math. We see the expressions, mastermind. Because what do you master? Because there's master plumbers in New York City. That's not what I'm talking. There's a master in martial arts, right? But what is the path of the master? Yeah. What is the path that they talk about in the Holy Spirit and Master? The path that leads not to the fire, but the path that leads to paradise. The path that leads to I am.
That's right, brother.
That I am.
That's right.
What is that? And so, just like an apprentice, there's no spiritual way, there's no magic way, the grand sheet about chasing you up and making you that, but you're not. And if you are something, some title is not going to confirm something you already are. The thing is that we all grow on a spiritual path, depending on where we are along the way. Yeah. The person that the brother that's 13 could be a high master. The sister that's 90 could be just fine. Yeah. Well, tell. But there's something that's going on. And so if you just let the master take you in these beginning steps. See, you're just learning about your higher self. Just learning about your masculinity. You know, that's what it is. Let the prophet teach you. Come together in your understanding. Look at these words. It's such a beautiful talk about the library. Remember how you had to go to the library?
Yeah.
And you can get lost in the library. One time I was in the library, and they were talking about the United States Navy and Barbary Coast and Mike. And they started talking about the Sultan of Morocco. And we were paying tribute. They don't talk about that in American history.
That's right.
Like, yo, we was giving them gold. Like, yo, like when we first became a nation, they was ruling the seas. We needed protection. It's knowledge. But let us raise each other up. You know, let's not feel bad to be the student of a master. And the prophet is so much more, but these things that my master said I should face these. I said, why do I face these? The sun rises in the east, son. If you're in a car, you're gonna face the direction the car is going, son. Like, you know, but I thought Mecca's in the east. What if you're at the western wall? What if you're not even in the earth? What if you're up in the space? What if you really think something? Really? In the sun and what goes in all these the forms and the customs and the rituals in which man comes to Allah. But isn't it the inner man, the inner man, in the inner heart that truly recognizes the master? See, remember that movie was showing up? For those that are young, you might have to go Google that. But if you're about 30 or older, you probably remember this. And at the end, showing up had him, and he kept on dunking them in the water. Saying, who's the master? Who's the master? And he started visioning when that woman was telling him, you look like the master to me. He lifted up that last person, who's the master? He says, I am the master. As a man or woman thinking, so they are. You are faithful. You know what I'm saying? I feel the back. Come back tomorrow. You feel it again. I pray that you all come back. You got some more for you. Pray to get out forward. Our sister Brad, she's about mention for the big football baby was also the grand governor. Our favorite you guys find for him. Stop. Stop. Our mom was done for speech nation. Everybody from all members, are radical educated speeches while they work in their homes or on the street. We offer peace, not destruction. Stop flashing your card at European cause. Remember your card is for your salvation. Failure to obey these orders will be a severe consequence. We offer love, truth, freedom. These principles are violated just in this day. Any member or group of members over the religious feelings for the temple of the prophet, or violate the divine covenant of Moorish movement, will receive their reward from Allah for their unjust people. All true Muslims will and must obey the law laid down by their prophet. If they lose confidence in their prophet, turn to the car, button, seats wearing their turban or beds, and return to the stable out of the prophet. This is a holy and divine unity, found by the prophet of the world. Prophet is not right, temple is not. The prophet therefore sent out the divine peace of all Muslims.
that they bear from. This is an everlasting rule, found about a prophet who will out. These people that speak a word of prophet. Peace.
Peace.